This here's from ScreenRant. Johnny Depp and Penelope Cruz set forth movie together with action movie from John Wick producers. Let's see what we got. ScreenRant's been usually negative on Johnny and things that I like, so it's always interesting to see what they have to say. One thing that caught my eye when I skimmed this was they said, look, there's still interest in Johnny Depp in movies. I would guess so. When you've got something like 50 million fans on social media combined, there's going to be some interest for you to be in movies. But what do I know? That's just my speculation. Johnny Depp and Penelope Cruz are to star in their fourth movie together, Day Drinker, from the producers of John Wick. The two actors have shared the big screen 3 times so far in Blow, Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, and Murder on the Orient Express. While the movies didn't resonate strongly with critics, their highest rated movie on Rotten Tomatoes is Murder on the Orient Express with a 60% score. They've made $1.1 billion at the box office together. So that means who gives a crap what the critics think if they made over $1 billion together? The critics are always, let's just say, not so accurate anyway. It's really the audience score which says the most. Now, Lionsgate confirms Depp and Cruz are working together on Day Drinker from the producers of John Wick, Basil Iwank, and Erica Lee. It's marketed as an action thriller by director Mark Webb, who's known for The Amazing Spider-Man and 500 Days of Summer. So yeah, this is officially a Hollywood movie. It's hard for me to gauge how big it'll be. I don't follow like the mainstream movies these days, but I'd safely bet it's going to be bigger than what he's been doing up until now, as far as post-trial stuff. Day Drinker is not only the fourth movie starring Depp and Cruz, but also is the most high-profile film Depp's been in since his abrupt and tumultuous break from Hollywood. That alone steeps the production in anticipation, possibly intriguing both fans and critics of Depp. One of the most recent films, 2023's Gene DeBari, where he played Louis XV, didn't go over so well with critics. ScreenRant's own Ben Gibbons gave Gene DeBari 3 stars. That's not so bad. Let's keep in mind, look, Johnny acted in Gene DeBari. He didn't write it, he didn't direct it, he didn't control any of the shit going on around his character. So it's not really like the actor themselves commands whether it's a good movie or a bad movie. They play their part. The character needs to be believable and realistic to help the movie flow, but it's really about the story, the plot, the pacing, and things like that, which makes it bad or good. I mean, I think Star Wars is a good example in general. Not to say the acting was bad, it's actually a little underrated. However, it wasn't great, it wasn't phenomenal, but the story, the universe, the intrigue of everything just made it classic, historical standard of the industry. Let's take Pirates. Johnny's acting was great in Curse of the Black Pearl. Everyone was pretty good, but it wasn't really like the standout thing, like, whoa, the acting in Curse of the Black Pearl. It was about the characters, the world, the colorful props. It was everything about it. So what I'm saying is, you can't really say some Gene DeBari score is or isn't Johnny's fault or his doing. And then they say here in bold, there's still interest in films starring Depp. Well, I gotta give ScreenRant the biggest no shit of the year for that. If they couldn't figure that out, I don't think they should be writing articles on movies. The talent on Day Drinker may be enough to entice viewers to check out the project. Alongside Depp and Cruz, Webb and the producers of John Wick are solid names to have attached. Let's give out one other no shit. And they repeat what those people, Webb and the producers, have done. Fine. Thank you for repeating. And this person says the other movies were brilliantly directed. And also, at the end in bold, I'm hopeful that the production will fare well for Webb, Depp, and Cruz. Oh, okay then. They say they hope it fares well for Depp. I guess that's good. All right. I guess maybe this person was saying, hey, look at that. There still is interest in Depp for those people who think there isn't, but there aren't that many of those people. All right. I guess I'm so used to negativity that I get defensive. But even so, you know, that should be a given. Obviously, there's interest in Depp. Let me know what you think. Are you interested in seeing Depp in a new movie with Penelope Cruz from Mark Webb? I know you are. Just kidding. Anyway, that's all for now. Doing all things Depp, pop culture, following Diddy. If you're not subscribed here and you don't subscribe here, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.